Forecast lineup, Inter Milan vs Liverpool. Thiago starting lineup. Jordan Henderson Joel Matip will be a doctor. Tonight's game is set to be Liverpool's fourth time visiting the prominent San Siro in their history. A tough game awaits as Liverpool meet Inter Milan in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. Here is our prediction on who Jurgen Klopp will field for tonight's game. Goalkeeper Defenders Most of the players who were fielded against Burnley on Sunday should be expected to start again, barring Joel Matip. Joel Matip produced a substandard performance overall. He was sloppy and lackadaisical in the first half, losing the ball needlessly in key areas of the pitch. The Cameroon international did not look assured on his 150th appearance for the club. Liverpool's high line was exposed by Burnley as they managed to get in behind on a couple of occasions in the first half, though majority of those opportunities were eventually ruled offside, much to the relief of Liverpool's defense and strategy. It is still a risky tactic that should be proceeded with caution against the likes of Inter Milan. This is because Liverpool delivered an ugly win, where they did not have to exceed first gear. However, Inter Milan is a massive step up of quality, and if Liverpool want their defensive tactic to pay off, they should aim to dominate right from the first whistle to the last. Since Joel Matip played the full 90 minutes against both Leicester City and Burnley last week, he is expected to be rested in this upcoming fixture. Due to his injury proneness, Jurgen Klopp would prefer not to risk his trusted centre-back. IMAGO/News Images. Klopp would be opted to utilize his squad depth and allow Ibrahima Konate to come in. The £36 million defender has had a pragmatic campaign so far, with good performances in most of the games he has been involved in. With Virgil van Dijk's presence hugely crucial to Liverpool's defense, if Konate is to start, then the Dutchman is currently undroppable, as he would help the Frenchman play better. Trent Alexander-Arnold, unfortunately, had a game to forget with a below-par performance against Burnley. Hopefully, he can rediscover his great form this week. What better way to show off your quality than to deliver at the biggest stage of a Champions League knockout game? Photo by Mark Cosgroveews Images /Sipa USA. IMAGO/News Images. Although Kostas Tsimikas is a dependable cover for Andy Robertson, perhaps Jurgen Klopp would select the Scotsman considering it's a huge away game. Alisson was superb against Burnley, producing a man-of-the-match performance. He kept his 12th clean sheet in the Premier League, 2 behind his Brazilian compatriot Ederson. That leaves with Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk at center back, and Andy Robertson at left back. Midfielders Jordan Henderson suffered a knock during the Burnley game, but still continued like a warrior. A proper leader, he decided to weather the storm at Turf Moor. However, his performances does not represent that of a warrior, as he has been struggling since his scintillating display in the Merseyside derby, lasting only 60 minutes. It remains to be seen whether Klopp will start the club captain tomorrow. Fans have seen his form dip, so a rest is likely to be needed. IMAGO/Pro Sports Images. In recent years, the Englishman tends to awaken in the big games for Liverpool. However, he has not been able to deliver in recent months, and this is a big worry for Klopp. Despite this, Klopp prefers to trust his club captain to rediscover his commanding performances. Perhaps, starting alongside Tiago and Fabinho will help him find his top form. Fabinho scored the winning goal against Burnley and performed magnificently in the defensive phase of his game. Read More Jordan Henderson, Naby Keita, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, who joins Fabinho and Tiago in Liverpool's Champions League midfield against Inter Milan 48 minutes ago. They are always there. Pep Guardiola feels the pressure from Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool as they push Manchester City. 3 hours ago, Blood and Thunder Nicolo Barella, perfect fit for Klopp's Liverpool. 3 hours ago, from well-timed tackles to important interceptions, the Brazilian is vital asset to this team. Scoring 4 goals since the turn of the year, his contribution has been immense. More is to come from the best defensive midfielder in the world, and he will be a game-changer against Inter Milan. IMAGO/Sportimage. Thiago came on as a substitute against Burnley. Now, Klopp might be thinking it is time to unleash the Spaniard in the Champions League. The crafty footballer has tremendous vision and skill to find the attackers. A forward-thinking player that brings a new dimension to the team. Inter Milan will be shaking in the thought of Tiago. A well-balanced midfielder with impressive offensive and defensive capabilities, he must start. Liverpool have not lost a game when both Tiago and Fabinho have started together, winning 16 games and drawing 1 in all competitions to heighten their partnership. That leaves Fabinho in the holding position, while both Henderson and Tiago are further advanced. Forwards Luis Diaz is expected to remain on the bench after missing out on the Burnley game. Klopp explained the reason for starting Sadio Mane ahead of the Colombian was due to Burnley's aggressive playing style. Luis has adapted well, but this is a different game in the Premier League, but Sadio worked incredibly hard, and that is what we expected. IMAGO/PA Images. Mane, therefore, is set to retain his place after playing 67 minutes for the Reds last Sunday. The Senegalese international would feel that he is more than ready to play a major role in Liverpool's hopeful campaign. Diogo Jota suffered from a dead leg that forced him on the bench. However, it is expected that the Portuguese will start as his frightening form is too good to be ignored. Roberto Firmino had a poor game against Burnley. His touch and passing has diminished. Although his workload is commendable, his sluggish display is concerning. Though this game is happening at the San Siro, here's a reminder on why Firmino is slowly degrading as a striker. He has not scored at Anfield in 14 months. His goal-scoring form is upsetting and fans can only dream to witness the Brazilian become at least half of what he was in the 2017-18 campaign. Do not be surprised if Klopp decides to drop him in favor of Jota. Finally, Mohamed Salah must simply start. It is a no-brainer. 7 goals already to his name in the Champions League. Klopp would hope that the Egyptian king can score again after a 2-game goal drought. Indeed, he suffered heartbreak after losing the final of AFCON, but the fans should remain patient in seeing him rediscover his goal-scoring touch. They say patience is a virtue, and maybe this is the game where Salah would make a notorious goal-scoring comeback. That leaves Mane to operate on the left, Salah to occupy at the right, and Jota to start in the middle of a deadly front three. Predicted 11: Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ibrahima Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota, Sadio Mane. Read more Liverpool coverage. Bye. Paulo Di Canio on Inter Milan Liverpool Champions League clash. The beginning of the end of Jordan Henderson's Liverpool career. The best Italian team, Fabinho, has high praise for Liverpool's Champions League opponents Inter Milan. Real Madrid fan Rafael Nadal sends intriguing message to Liverpool striker Sadio Mane after AFCON victory. Premier League fixtures, results, table standings, match week 26. February 15th/19th/20th. Watch, Nico Williams' fine assist for Alexander Mitrovic goal for Fulham to equal championship record. Follow LFC Transfer Room, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.